You're getting a little too comfortable. You're getting a little too comfortable talking about stuff. Okay, first of all, let me preface this and say that, like, I do not live in America. I do not live in Europe. I live in Philippines, Asian country, a lot of brown people. Yeah, because, like, if it was for, like, American people and European people, the shiny Pokemon would be like brown skinned people, not white people. But for me, it's like white people. Look, there's a lot of like there's a lot of foreigners. There's a lot of foreigners in the Philippines, and I see a lot. You know, sometimes when I like go out for walks, like I see like a white man, and it's like, oh, it's a white man. It's kind of like a shiny Pokemon. Like, oh my God, there's a white man right there. That's really rare. I can't believe they actually exist. Oh my God. And then like I just say, oh, white man. Okay, go for another walk. Oh, there's another white man. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, how many white men did I see today? Like 5. You know, I was riding this jeepney, and there was just 2 Russian people. There were 2 tall, freakishly tall, white, old men with hairy legs talking Russian in the jeepney, and I was very uncomfortable. I don't know why. Yeah, and you know, it's really crazy, right? Like, there's really like different types of human beings out there. Cause like when I see architecture, let's talk about architecture in the Philippines. Like I went to 7-Eleven and I'm like, damn, isn't the ceiling kind of short? But like it kind of makes sense because like everyone in the Philippines is like midgets. They're short people. Everyone's 4. No, everyone's like 5 feet. You know, like I'm considered tall, and I'm like 5'6", and I'm considered tall. So that tells you a lot. And so I'm just like, oh man, the architecture is real different. You know, because like everyone's short, but like in America it's probably different because a lot of people are tall there and 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then yeah, you know, it's not just. I mean, yeah, it is just like with white people, foreigners. You know, but there are other different types of foreigners. Like there's Asian people, and there's black people, and there's brown people, but it's a little different. You know, with Asian people, like it just makes sense. You know, because like I'm Asian, we're all in the same boat. We're all Asian here. I mean, they're kind of different because they're the different type of Asian, but like it's kind of similar type of Asian, and it's not as like crazy. Actually, you know, black people are kind of more rare than white people in the Philippines. Yeah, but like it's not as crazy to see like a black person or like an Indian person because they are kind of a similar color. You know, like there are Filipinos that are like really dark skinned. Like honestly, if I were to like stay under the sun for like a really long period, like I would get like really black skin. But like obviously no, it's different. You know, I don't know what I'm saying. There was this one like different occasion. Like I skipped school one time. Like I just completely ditched school and I went to this park as I usually do, and there was this white old man there, and he was just like sitting there. So I sat in my spot, and he sat in his spot, and he had like a little weird little drink thing, and he was wearing clothes. He was wearing clothes, and then like out of nowhere, he just like was like, "Hey, I'm gonna start a conversation with you right now." And you know, it wasn't really much of a conversation because like conversations are usually like back and forth. That I say something and he'd say something and I say something and he'd say something, but it was just mostly him doing most of the talking, and I was just kind of there like, oh, interesting. Like I don't even like I do speak English. Like I knew what he was saying, right? And I don't think he cared that I speak English. Looking back at it, actually. And so like, he just went on a yapping session, like yapping. He was talking about like cryptocurrency and how much he loved his son, which really like it melted my heart, you know, because despite how kind of eccentric he was, like, you know, at least he was a good person, right? And so he was talking about cryptocurrency, about his elementary school son. He was talking about America and Trump, and he would talk about like his female friends, and they're like, oh, it's not just the white men that want Filipinas women, it's also the white women that want Filipino men. And I'm like, oh, I kind of want some of that, but that's a different story for another day. And so he also talked about what else did he talk about? He talked about like what is it? He talked about his job and how like it was well paid, and he was talking about the Philippines and the weather and how it made him his sinuses act up, and I was like, oh, that's relatable. My sinuses also act up. Wow. And he just went on and on and on for like honestly probably an hour, which is crazy. And then he left to get his son, and that was like one of the interesting moments in my life. I said, yeah, maybe like top 72, 70 to 70 20th, I don't know, 70 20th most interesting occurrence in my life. And it just made me think like, man, America people exist, like in real life and stuff. Like it's not just like a thing that I see on the internet. They actually exist in this plane of existence. And that's my story.